How's it going, everybody? This is Dav_1542, and today we're gonna be playing Call of Cthulhu. Yeah. Alright, let's enter madness. Alright, new game. Empty slot. Chapter 1, Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Alright, we're in Boston. Boston, 1924, that was a while ago. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. Ooh, so I guess we're gonna be a retired war veteran. Okay then. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Sane, hideous end, H.P. Lovecraft. Okay then. Oh. This doesn't look like an office to me. Oh, is that Jaws over there? Are we in Jaws' house? Oh. Game saved. Alright, well I guess we just left Jaws behind. Okay then. Also, this game was based off a novel, I'm pretty sure, by H.P. Lovecraft called, Call of Cthulhu, which is the same name as this game. Yeah. I guess I somewhat like some of H.P. Lovecraft's work, but I'm not a fan of H.P. Lovecraft as a person all around. Can I pick this? Oh, I need a... Okay, I guess I gotta pick this up. Yeah, I'm not a fan of H.P. Lovecraft as a person, because he was a pretty big racist. Alright, got some bolt cutters. But yeah, H.P. Lovecraft was a really big racist. He named one of his creatures, I can't remember what it was, or exactly how it was pronounced, and I'd rather not say it anyway. But he, Oh. But yeah, H.P. Lovecraft had a creature that he named, I can't remember exactly what it was, and I wouldn't like to say it, but it was something with the N-word in it. Hard R. So yeah. Not a fan of H.P. Lovecraft as a person. He...
Hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Okay then. Yeah. So yeah, my point in that entire monologue was H.P. Lovecraft was a pretty big racist. But then again, who wasn't a racist back then? Let's be honest.
What a putrid offering.
I'm pretty sure H.P. Lovecraft was alive during, I think, the late 1800s and the early 1900s. But yeah, everybody was racist back then.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Oh, guess I gotta go through here.
Behold.
Oh, now what is going on here?
Everything has already been written.
What are these Slenderman's brothers?
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh, it was just a bad nightmare.
I hate whiskey.
Huh. Can I look out of the window? No, I can't see out of the window. How sad.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. Ugh. That's tough.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
It's in here? Nothing.
I used to be an avid reader.
Okay, then.
Been
What's
too
here?
long since I've slept in a bed.
Alright. Well, for 1924, this is a... I mean, it's not too spacious, but it's a nice little place. You know, you can listen to music, type some stuff on your typewriter, you can call up your friends, you got a light here, you got some music playing over here on whatever this is. Can I change? Can I change it? Wait, can I turn it back on? Thought I was gonna turn on something else. Well, I guess I gotta pick up the phone.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
Yep, that's me.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay, then. Alright, so this is the character chart, and I can use character points to increase my skills of that thing. Occultism is whether I'll be able to know the demon stuff or not. Well, demonic stuff. Medicine is whether I'll be able to... I might need medicine to make myself some first aid later on, in case I get, you know, hurt by Cthulhu or something. Strength. Alright, that's whether I'll be able to call on my physical power. Eloquence. Influence those I speak to. Spot hidden, that's finding hidden stuff. And psychology, my knowledge of human behavior. Alright, I'm gonna stick to eloquence and psychology. I want to know people and know how to talk to people good in this game, because then I can have some pals with me when I'm throwing hands with Cthulhu, if that's something I do in this game. Anyway, validate. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
He just hung up on her.
I'm coming.
Oh, there's somebody at the door. Who's this, Alfred looking for Batman or something?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Alright then. Oh, but... Guess. Alright, so I have some objective markers. Those are going to be useful. So about the character chart thing. If I didn't really spec into occultism, does that mean I'm not going to understand this? Oh, they can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Okay. Maybe I'm going to find some things that'll tell me about those.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
Okay then. Alright, time to take a look at this.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins's mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Okay then. Mental
You
frailty.
must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Alright then. Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Where'd she live?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Something's not right.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mention Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
That's all I need.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Oh, The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. So is this gonna increase my medicine knowledge? Oh, okay, it did. Alright, so I guess I have to find books and educate myself.
I used to be an avid reader.
Alright, so where's the thing?
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Blackmail, huh? Bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Okay.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Well, however we get there, I better bring a friend or something, or at least some associates. Because if I go by myself, I have a feeling it'll be another, Slender situation where I'm all by myself getting hunted by something, and all I have is a flashlight. If I'm going by myself, I might as well at least bring a gun or something of that sort. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Alright, so we're going to Darkwater. It's kinda sorta taking a while to load. Alright then. Oh, there it goes. Okay, halfway. Almost there. Almost. Just a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah. Just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. We can enter madness now. Let's go. Yeah, there's gotta be other people on this boat except me. There's no way they just lent this whole boat to just me. Ah, and there I am. Yeah, there's gotta be other people, because somebody else has to be steering it. Oh, I'm gonna smoke now, I guess. I can't tell if that's a cigarette or a cigar. I don't even think they had cigarettes back then. Yeah, that's probably just a slightly smaller than usual cigar.
We're almost there.
Alright, good. I have some backup. Perfect. So I'm guessing where
Stay
they
on
were.
board. There's guys coming to unload.
So wait, what are those boxes? Well, what's in those?
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay then. Alright, so I'm guessing that since those guys were unloading some luggage, maybe these guys were transporting some goods, and this was the only boat I could catch. So I just kinda got a ride with them. What's this guy doing? Hey. Oh, is that Jaws from earlier?
But it's only a fish.
Is that Jaws?
Fish! You've got no idea.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
No, I don't
Something
think
real
that's
bad.
Jaws. I think that's a killer whale because of the black and white.
In the water, you shysters, you're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Bradley. Officer Bradley. Warehouse 36.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters, you're crazy.
They're cops.
Alright, so I'm
They
guessing
can't
that since these
understand.
guys are over here,
Damn
it's
stupid
blocking me
idiots.
from going over there.
Get it. Nobody
So I
listens
guess
to
I
us.
might as well just look over. Are these whale boats?
Oh yeah.
I remember there being something about these guys being that's a lot of rocks. That is a lot of rocks. I remember something about these guys being whale hunters was mentioned. Are these whale ribs?
Something
I don't know,
real
I'm thinking
bad.
they might be. Anyway, let's go check out the bar. What's this?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Okay then. Alright, so I'll go by Fitzroy's place after I visit the bar. Hey, what are you doing? You having a good time over here, buddy? Smoking your pipe, looking at the waves? What are you looking at? I don't think you can see the waves too well from here. Oh, there's more people. There's you and you. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go inside the bar. I might have a little drink while I'm in here. I'm not completely sure whether I want to or not. Oh, there's a lighthouse over there too. That's how you definitely know this game takes place in I think it was 1924. Well, I mean, there's no way to know for sure, because I wasn't alive back in 1924. But, you know, I mean, this is what I think it'd look like. Oh, there's a place up there. It's a house. It's gotta be a big house, though. Alright, let's go into the bar.
Hey, be careful.
Huh. He really just did him like that. Who's that over there smoking? Selena Kyle looking self.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Roy Mitchell. It wasn't me who went looking for it.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well. Which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
Tell me about Darkwater. Stranded
A
whale.
stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Sarah Hawkins.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
They were
Her
strange.
style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Alright, that's all I need to know.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Warehouse
Do
36.
you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. but I'll say no more. Anything else?
Mm. I don't know, should I get a drink? Or should I just leave? Because I have a feeling that if I'm sober, I won't be as easy, for Cthulhu to get me and influence my mind and everything. Or whoever. I'm gonna leave.
That'll be all for now.
There's this man. Now who is this that was smoking a second ago? Looking like Selena Kyle. AKA, AKA Catwoman. You know, from Batman. Yeah, that's who she reminds me of. Alright, let's speak to her.
What you looking at, stranger?
What's a woman like you doing in a place like this?
Clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Alright then, drink. Go ahead, get blackout drunk. It doesn't matter to me. All I'm here to do is do the stuff. Well, I'll speak to you.
You like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
So it's not gonna let me answer? I definitely like their song. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. What is it?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
End
What
of
brought
whaling.
whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Alright, leave.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
I had to win all the girly boys. I was where the men fly home.
Okay then.
I leave all green lands, icy grounds.
Who are you?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Alright then.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Chanty, 21st May 1847. Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch. covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Okay then. Seems like a neat time.
You have no right to treat us like this.
Member of asylum staff? What kind of asylum?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
Huh.
She will do it again, you know.
Oh,
The girl doctor. Colden. She won't stop asking.
not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Okay then. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Okay. I'm gonna just close it. Alright. Let's go take a look at Fitzroy's papers. What's this? Can I pick this up? What's going on with this? Why is it glowing green like that? What's that green aura coming out of it? I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, but that's kind of weird. Alright, let's go take a look at Fitzroy's documents.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. I wonder who this cat woman is.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Wow. Alright, Fitzroy, what you got?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay then.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Where'd you say it was again?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in
Oh, over
truth,
here.
You're likely to be disappointed.
Let's take a
When
look.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? I wonder.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Oh, that's the boat. Why is this another lamp that has green stuff coming from it? Or is that supposed to be smoke? I'm not sure. It looks green to me. Ooh, The Learning of Medicine, Volume 2. Ooh, there's some more medicine knowledge. Okay. That's good, that's good. Aw, this is a really nice view. Okay then.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Yeah, well that can't be Fitzroy himself, because Fitzroy downstairs doesn't have a wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
Oh, there's that place down there. Okay. Where'd Fitzroy go? Oh wait, didn't he? I think you said something about talking about the stuff on the dock somewhere. So I think he might be waiting for me. Oh yeah, here
From
he is.
here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Talk about Darkwater. Who is Cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
This.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Killer whale.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
What would have killed it?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Why are they putting it back?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Return. Photograph.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Huh.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
John Fitzroy and James Fitzroy. Okay. Warehouse 36.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Hawkins family.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Alright, leave. Well, where is it again?
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
Alright,
I
leave.
shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Alright then. I think I'm gonna end this episode right here, and next episode we'll go talk to that cop, and we'll continue from there. Hope you guys are enjoying this series so far, and also remember to like and subscribe for more. Also comment down below your thoughts on the video. If you enjoyed this video, send it to one of your friends, and if you didn't like the video, send it to someone you despise so they can suffer along with you. Anyways, have a nice day. See you next episode.